Hey, what's up guys? MGH here. Welcome to another episode of the Arsenal Career Mode. Today we are kicking off a post-commentary video with a Champions League game against Roma. Now, just before we get into the video, guys, please do check out controllermods.co.uk if you want to get yourself a brand new controller. They now have the Xbox Elite controller custom creator, so do check it out below. The link is in the description. The toughest side in our group by far. They've won both their opening games, as have we. But tonight we host them at the Emirates Stadium. Hopefully we can get ourselves 3 points, because if we do, I think we're going to put ourselves into a great advantage going into the final few games. We come very close there in the first few minutes with Lacazette, a deflected shot going off the top of the net there. But then suddenly Roma got on the counter-attack. Leno fast off his line. He's had a few games where I've not been too impressed with Leno, but the thing that he is good at is getting off his line. He seems to be a very fast goalkeeper, which is definitely something you need these days in football. If you look at Manuel Neuer, for example, one of the reasons he's so good is because he's almost like having a fifth defender, or in my case, a fourth defender, because we play three at the back. But we were playing quite well in this game, despite that little chance that Roma had. We were able to really get forward a lot, especially with Bellerin and Kolasinac. They get forward so much in this formation. It does mean they get tired because they have to defend as well. But look, again, you can see Bellerin getting far forward here, and so is Kolasinac on this left side. What a ball by Xhaka, and this is a fantastic goal, guys. This reminds me of the Ramsey goal that we had at the weekend, where Xhaka, passes it out onto the left side. Kolasinac controls it, passes it in, and then Lacazette literally passes it into the net. So we do get the 1-0 advantage that we were looking for towards the end of the game here. Sterling did pick up a little injury, which was 5 days, I believe, so nothing too serious. Martial very close to scoring there. I think it would have been his second goal in the Champions League. I think I might be correct in saying that. But it wasn't to be. Sterling as well coming close to scoring. But in the end, guys, it was, I want to say, a close game. But to be fair, we could have won this 2, maybe even 3-0. So Roma didn't look too fantastic. It'll be interesting to see how they play when we go to their place. But now, up against Southampton, I went with a slightly weaker team. We had Luke Shaw coming in. We had Nelson playing. We had Theo Walcott playing. He picks up the ball on the edge of the box. And how about that for a strike? Absolutely unreal from the ex-Southampton player, as you can see, not wanting to celebrate, even though it's been, 10 years, something crazy like that since he left. So probably less than 10 years. But yeah, it was cool that that's still part of his celebration in this game, because he obviously came from the Southampton Academy. And the fact the game knows that is pretty cool, if you ask me. And you'll notice in this... actually, no, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil the next part of this game, because you'll see a bit of a comparison there with the celebration that we had with Walcott. Giroud comes very close. I decided to start him there. Lovely little 1-2, but couldn't quite bend it around the keeper. Here is Nelson on the ball. Giroud gives it back to Nelson. A nice little 1-2. We're going to get the shot away, and it's coming off the bar. I mean, if that went in, I would have been very, very pleased. Nelson, decent player, very, very good. I know it's kind of unrealistic because he's 78 rated now. But the thing is, I don't actually like him that much on the right wing. I prefer him at right mid. So a little bit more of a defensive role, I guess you could say. Alexis here with a good strike as well. Another save by Forster. He's having a really good game. Southampton come down the other end with 7 minutes remaining. Can we stop them from scoring? We need to keep a clean sheet if possible. Another chance goes amiss. And now this is the bit I was talking about. So Luke Shaw, ex-Southampton as well, scores a brilliant goal. And he runs over to the corner flag celebrating. And I just think, well, hang on. You left Southampton more recently than Theo Walcott did. Why are you not saying, sorry, I don't want to celebrate for scoring? He's, more of a recent loss for Southampton. But there you go, guys. We do get the 2-0 win. Much better result than it possibly could have been. They had a few chances, And the Arsenal board got back to me saying that we completed one of our financial tasks, which is very good. And now we're back into the League Cup against Man City, where Mesut Ozil lines up for Manchester City on the bench. I believe he comes on in the second half of this game, but he's not good enough to influence it. We do get the 1-0 win against Man City. Of course, I did say I would be simulating the Carabao Cup and any other games that don't really mean anything. So we managed to go through to the next round there, which is good. And now we come up against West Brom, who, for me, one of the most annoying sides in the game to play against because of this man, Rondon. He scores with his first shot on target in this game. So easy for them. And again, look how easy it is for them to get through. Look at this. What is going on? We're 2-0 down to West Brom at home, by the way. conceding 2 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. I mean, says it all really. It just was not going to plan this game at all. Here is Sterling, back from his 5-day injury, gives it to Goretzka, who, pretty decent shot, gets saved. The corner comes in, Lacazette wins it, lays it off to Virgil van Dijk, and he slots it into the top right corner like a striker would. This is one hell of a finish. Just take a look at this. Not even taking a touch, just side foots it in. Lovely goal. And now the comeback is on. Bellerin furthest forward on the right side. Over here to Goretzka, who's going to pick out a pass for Kolasinac. Inside for Alexis Sanchez. Goretzka has continued his run into the box, and he scores to make it 2-2. We're back in this game. Now it's about finding the winner. Can we do it? We've been playing well in this second half. Bellerin again getting forward, crossing it in for Lacazette, who couldn't quite get to the ball. Goretzka picks it up on the edge of the box, and take a look at this for a fake shot and a shot. Oh, fake shot, then a shot, back of the net, and Goretzka, who easily is one of my best midfielders at the club, and probably one of the best midfielders I've ever used in a FIFA, wins us the game? No. Okay, Rondon scores again. Lovely defending. So we've got 6 goals in this game. It really has been a 6-goal thriller. And I thought at the end, it would be just my luck, wouldn't it, to score an absolute beauty with Xhaka like that. But it wasn't to be, guys. And we drop points at home. But we are still yet to lose in the league. So we're still doing well despite getting that draw. 6 goals, though. Pretty entertaining game. Now, into the Champions League. I said I wouldn't simulate games outside of the League Cup, but I wanted to get as much as I could get done in this video. So apologies for that, guys. I am going to simulate 2 games because I was top of the table and I only needed 1 point from the remaining 3 to go through. So we do get 3 points there, and we've qualified. We've done it already with 2 games to spare. And now we come up against Aston Villa, and John Terry is captaining them, of course. And just again to mention, I am sorry if you don't like simulating games, but it's that time of the season where there's just so many games coming up. I want to get to the transfer window. I want to get to the later stages of the competition. So hopefully you guys are okay with 1 or 2 simulations here and there. For games that don't matter so much. We only needed that point, like I said, out of a possible 9. Welbeck, though, he gets a start, a rare start, and finishes a fantastic chance created by Martial. And then they miss a chance, and now we got the other end. Alexis lays it off here to Amian, or Adu, and he crosses it in for Welbeck, who again, with 1 touch into the back of the net. I think he's only touched the ball twice in this game, and they've been goals each time. And now another pass from Xhaka out to the left side here for Kolasinac. I decided to cross it in early, and the shortest player in my team, Alexis Sanchez, is there to put it in the back of the net, and that is a brilliant header. For such a small player to beat a defender at the back post there, you don't see it too often. We almost give away a free kick there. They get the cross or the pass over the top through. And this is where things get a little bit interesting defensively because, as you know, my defence, it could be better. And I give away a penalty. As you do, just sliding into the back of a player. I dive the right way, but just, I mean, I'm not even going to bother showing a replay because I know people will just say that I'm complaining. But I went that direction. And the keeper didn't really stick his arms out, which was a little bit disappointing. So off to a great start in this game, but we did concede that silly penalty, which we didn't even get a card for, by the way. Could have easily been a red. But we do make it 4-1 in the second half. Martial with a header. Another assist for Kolasinac. You know, crossing with this 3-4-3 formation seems to be very overpowered. But also the passing play, the little 1-2s around the box. We get another one with Martial there to make it 5-1. And Aston Villa, who are bottom of the league with barely any points, you can see they're going to be struggling this season, that's for sure. Although they do get another consolation goal. Just, again, a lapse in concentration. The pass goes behind my defence, and Leno isn't there to save it, unfortunately. But that is going to be wrapping up this game. A very decent result. Another 7 goals in this game, 5-2 being the final result. And now we're going to go into our next game, which is Everton. And just a reminder, we haven't lost this season. So, you know, I was feeling confident going into this game, and we started off so well. Goretzka back to Lacazette, who gets a big save out of Pickford there. Really good reactions. And then Alexis with that Ronaldo chop, getting another shot away. And then another shot from Sterling, gets saved by Pickford. He was on fire. Another chance coming in. Bellerin into the box. Sterling just misses the far post. So unlucky not to score. And then Everton get on one attack and score. I mean, it's just my luck, isn't it? And that's when I started to feel like this game was just not going to go my way. Everton weren't even particularly playing well. But here they go again. Another chance where my defence is just sleeping. Luckily, I'm fast out of my line. Off my line, I should say. But again, a penalty given away by Umtiti. But I've gone the same way and I've saved it. Hooray! A penalty actually saved. It's about time. I feel like I do actually go the right way a lot of the time, but the ball just still goes in, which is very frustrating, obviously. And Umtiti not having a great game, sliding in late, getting a yellow card. He's given away 2 penalties in 2 games. It might be time to drop Umtiti for a little bit. His form is just not good. And then Bellerin, nice bit of skill outside on the box here. He whips it in for Alexis, who gets the header on target, but Pickford makes the easy save. And then towards the end of the game, I brought on Martial and Welbeck because they played so well against Aston Villa. But for some reason, they just could not get anything going. Another offside opportunity gone. And that was the end of the game. We've lost our first game of the Premier League season, which was a bit of a shame. And now that we're qualified for the Champions League and the fact that we only need 1 more point to finish in first place guaranteed, I thought I might as well simulate this one, and we get the 2-1 win against Besiktas. So we have qualified for the next stage of the Champions League and in first place. And talking of first place, look at this. We are top of the league by a massive 4 points. Swansea in second, Chelsea in third, Man City in fourth, Man United in fifth. So at the moment, guys, we're looking very good. Qualifying in first place in the group stages of the Champions League. We're through in the next round of the Carabao Cup. And we're winning the Premier League by quite a distance. With a goal difference of 13, we are joint top scorers, I believe. Or actually, no, we're top scorers in the league, which is really good. It's a shame we lost that game, though, against Everton. Would have been even better. But Aston Villa struggling at the bottom there with Wolves and Burnley. It looks like Aston Villa will be going down. I mean, they're already 6 points away from safety, which is quite scary at this point. Only 12 games in. But that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. Every now and again, of course, I do these post commentaries to catch up and get things moving quickly. So if you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button as well. And I will see you next time.